What's good, everybody? Today we have some more Kobe news. I know a lot of people really do enjoy the Kobe news. And this one is going to be a little bit different because so when they first unveiled, there was like a set of Kobe's, and we're going to be doing them all individually. But it was the KD, or not the KD, the Kobe 4s, the Kobe 9s, the Kobe 8 Whattas, a Kobe 9 High, and then some Air Forces. But this one right here that we're going to be going over today, this is the one that kind of it surprised me because I was like, hold on, this is gold and blue, not gold and purple. So I was like, this can't be a Lakers colorway. And then I was like, this really reminds me of like the KD, like the scoring titles, how for like the Golden State, like a Golden State colorway. But I was like, obviously, he's never been on that. He really doesn't have any ties to Golden State. So I'm like, what can this be? So we're gonna talk about that. This is actually the CHBL, which is I want to say Kobe's Chinese, like summer Chinese league over there. I think it's for like high school kids. But we're gonna be able to figure out all the information that we need to know on these Kobe fours that they are releasing in the summer of 2025. And just my initial opinions. I don't know if a lot of people are even going to go crazy for this. I don't think, just based off of the last Kobe 4 releases, I don't think a lot of people really enjoy the Kobe 4s. We had the Kobe 4 gold medal. Those really sat for a minute. Um, Obviously, a lot of people enjoyed the Kobe 4 Girl Dad just because that had a little meaning to it, obviously. But those, I wouldn't say that those sat, but there were some sizes that were available here and there. What's the other Kobe 4? Oh, and the Kobe 4 Philly. Out of the three that we had, even though the Venice Beach was the most plentiful, I don't think a lot of people really still gravitated more to the Kobe 4 Phillies, even though those did sell out, but they were limited. If I think the Italian camo was the most limited. Low key though, I think the Philly was the most. I think the Philly was most limited. I think everybody wanted the Italian camo the most, and the Venice Beaches was the most produced, and that's why those sat. But I don't think a lot of people gravitated to those Kobe fours. So I don't think when the summer comes around, I don't know if a lot of people are going to be too interested in these. But nonetheless, it is a Kobe four that I don't think that we have seen before. So you know how that goes. So let's get into it. Nike's connection to youth basketball spans the globe. Since 2004, Nike's signature athletes such as LeBron James and Kevin Durant have visited more than 20 cities throughout Greater China to inspire the next generation of hoopers. One of the ways that Nike grows their game internationally is their work with CHBL, Chinese High School Basketball League. Okay, so it is high school, crafting special pairs that represent them, like the recent Book One and last year's GT Cut 3. Um, Let's see if we can see what this one looks like. I don't really care about the GT cut. Yeah, we really don't care about this one either. Look, it's going for less than retail. Sheesh. Yeah, like I said, I don't think anybody really cared for these, but anyway, we are adding to the list the Kobe 4 shared by Vanessa Bryant on Instagram. This new Kobe 4 features a gradient pattern on the upper that, unlike the upcoming Kobe 9, comes in lightning and soft yellow. The more vibrant of these two shades start at the toe, so right here, and transition back into a soft yellow going down. The more vibrant of these two shades start at, oh, I just read that. Kobe Bryant's signature lands on the lateral heel, so you'll see it over here. And then both feature black accents on the swoosh and Kobe's logo right there. So accenting hues of dusty cactus appear on the lace set, which in this photo has a split design. However, this is just likely a lace swap. So yeah, more than likely they're probably going to come yellow, yellow, and then with an extra set of blue laces, maybe some black laces. I don't know. Some black laces would be nice. There is no visible branding for the CHBL on the upper, though we don't have a clear shot of the heel. Finishing the design is the gradient midsole that mimics the upper and tonal rubber outsole. It would be pretty cool to have the Chinese logo, similar to how we have like the EYBL basketball shoes. I think that would, if especially because I don't know how the GT cuts through, but just looking from the book ones and seeing the price of those being below retail. And this, is probably, I mean, obviously it's not China exclusive, obviously, because we're going to be getting the Kobe's in the US. And I'm pretty sure I've seen those books, but regardless, they are under retail. So adding something like the Chinese High School Basketball League logo to it could make it seem like a little bit more exclusive, a little bit more limited, similar to how we have the EYBL. And I know everybody goes crazy for the EYBL, so they can add that narrative to these and make it seem really crazy, and that would actually turn the whole thing around. Same thing to like the Tokyo Fives, right? The Tokyo Fives is just an all yellow Jordan 5, but we added that Tokyo symbol. Now it's like $20,000. So it is what it is. So these will be releasing in the summer of 2025 through Nike and select retailers. Available in men's sizing, and the retail price is $190. So only men's, no grade school. And again, like I said, I think this is going to be a really, I don't know. This one is really hit or miss. Yellow is really hard. Is a really hard shoe color to sell. Um, these blue laces, I'm not feeling them. I don't think a lot of people are feeling them. Hopefully, they come with some black laces. I think that would kind of be hard. But then those look, I guess, too similar to Bruce Lee's. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, Kobe 4. I want, but at the same time, it is 2025, so they are making a lot of things more limited. So I think overall, it is still going to be limited. I just don't think a lot of people will care about it necessarily, but you can't expect these to be limited and probably resell. It's too early. We don't even have an actual date to have predictions yet, but just know it will be fairly hard to get, but the demand might not necessarily be there. But you guys can let me know how you feel about the Kobe 4 CHBLs in the comment section below. And with that being said, flow out. Peace.